Auntie Jane, I feel you know in share.
Yes,
the more official pa.
I think combatants would be.
I'm offended ni dry osa.
Hey, wait dear, as I say, and then Uncle that's
we have a video on TikTok now of fire on all cylinders. Busa Adentina President Mahama Beyi Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, you were commenting on his vetting and answers Nibia or Maya. Mamisha say from the top. Problem being about one of our parties said President Mahama and rescinding the decision on Okudzeto Ablakwa.
Mpacho Mamisha na motifo nyina ewe.
You be ajoso.
Say about nation building. Any political parties, politics dey akọ sisia esese nyina nkan humbom na nsi kroma. Of course that will be comfortable for everyone because we share young nipa mo bebre eya no mo dwane ko abrochire na wa bi so hu say edie no mo ye wo ho aye de yentimi ne but we share it is as a result of our continuous picking of people you nim say omo problem mami ka asemba ko bi say we for before we interview before interviewer
we interview before juma
we dey say at times there are certain things are nipa krono obe who say one day a bed than a problem. Sometimes we me driver me for obi me show me CV me who say every 2 years e bia o change juma every it was a concern to me.
Okay.
And truly
so also no you 2 years time obi
but we sure omo mobile ye nyina no matter what no kwa na me fa no sa but true to sa CV no ebe to me.
And Pampa 2 years ago,
Emma, Miss Annie, be the Pacruno by your first baby. I know Tino, it was a concern to me because I knew that it was a red flag.
Okay.
And I mean, Fanny Juma, ebe to me. So, Obi, you're vetina. It's a say team.
Okay.
Because it's a say when I would deal with buy say with a public work.
Okay.
Now with a public worker, you don't have anything to hide, especially when it comes to Japadia so that at the end of the day, we call now you say within some short period be we life assessor, we sisters life assessor, we use life assessor, we need permanent life assessor to an extent. And yes, life assessor, but there's an extent say life in the best is you be who say Juma yedima no we yesika and I would yes again. One of the questions are Omobisa Mr. Okudzeto Ablakwa was about Parliament and laws are muji. In fact, clearly it is stated, say you are supposed to use it to buy a 4-wheel drive that will be able to help you to go to your constituency to see your constituents. That is the only reason why Omoma Salonu. As I say, they have a company that produces these cars. Until one of the point is a 4-wheel drive way na mepe. No mama oma di abreo. Ebani say na Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa tini nye nisika odi sika no koto a combined harvester. Ena odi sika no be the next 4 years. Nsusu sa to 2 salon cars. If there wasn't any fraudulent means, ebani say not me yes because this money you are not supposed to get it. Meaning there was something and it did not pass through the right. There was some manipulation. There was something that was done wrongfully. Because you say, no, and the rule say, you are supposed to buy a 4-wheel drive. And the 4-wheel drive, they don't give you the money. What you do is to pinpoint the 4-wheel drive. If you are not interested in it, you leave it.
Okay.
If you already have a 4-wheel drive, you leave the money so that they are building hospitals, say about the educational system, and your rules need the This is what patriotic citizens do. Oh, no, 4-wheel drive. So leave it. Because Ghana, you have 60% of the loan. And MP for normal 40%. So if they don't get it, the country gets more money to be able to use it to help Ghanaians. And Obia Oye, chairman of Operation Recover All It. I am not saying you're a saint. But there are certain things you should be above.
So what exactly is wrong with the decision, sir? I mean, on your first time member of parliament, 4-wheel drive no we do loan be to be da. Another opportunity abaso obesenya loan. The constituents in tia or no parliament here combined harvester. He decides to say sa loan we me pese me to combined harvester mawomo. What is fundamentally wrong with that?
So obi from mukrum coin sika. Adikoto, like for instance me, woba mikroma elderly women are almost so omoko to gambaga say omo ye for omo. Omo ni baby omoti okwa obesu. Nti say omo disika ma me say me fan call constructive road na me disika ni bi.
Akosi dan
ama omo na me see me nyesika me de beka ho ade ato nyese me ndisin. Na tax free because government is paying 60% of we are paying 60%. And the law of parliament says that you are supposed to use it to buy a 4-wheel, nothing else. You are supposed to buy a 4-wheel, nothing else. How come that he was able to manipulate to buy salon cars?
Why do you use the word manipulate?
I'm saying manipulate because when rules are set, you can't break the rules. You know that. For instance, Happy FM Hanomo. So Bahanomo see, obi ope den this a won call gasem. Now won call sign say me pe den and a gasem for bema oden no. Yeah, Happy FM for you bet you this 60%. Now 1 year adia no and na uko kachire omo say me pe say me car. No wa adaveti. When him say it's a crime in Happy FM say we don't no, but you managed to do that. He said that it was a crime. He himself accepted.
How did he accept it is a crime?
He said that other people were doing it.
But that doesn't mean it is a crime.
It's a crime. Athena Marcus pointed it out to him. Say it's a crime. He said they said 4-wheel and they have stated clearly that the money should not be diverted into anything apart from the 4-wheel. How did you manage to get that money?
Only me aware, sir. Okudzeto Ablakwa is not the administrator of the loans.
Yes.
And for him to have been given the money so the Kwakoto combined harvester no, must have been authorized.
That is
how
wrong.
Do you say he has manipulated?
Did you hear Afenyo Markins? He said, bring the letter. How did you write your letter? Because Ghana, say your administration tier, at times it is robotic, computer. Until with the computer, who now trying and say, dear UK, it is not true, you are diverting it. So you can be able to manipulate. Anything and make a manipulation. Anything I find your markings beside say, letter because you have to write a letter before that is given. So and Oscar said, letter no anyhow. And I see you but letter no put in saying only to me because this is difficult to get it. Unless you have done something that is criminal in nature to be able to get it. So
are you not jumping the gun and therefore concluding say the fraudulent has gone on? Before the appointments committee, he was told say or also presenting a number of documents to back and Simbia or Kanye. And then a PM before Montrema appointments committee any documents when before coming out to say president any now revoking the appointment.
You mean say crime has been committed because number one, I think the markets Amayen who say the money is supposed to buy a 4-wheel drive. Anyone who diverted for saloon for combined harvester, it is a crime. How did you manage to do that? You cannot do that. No one should be able to do that. So, and you say, young trainer, we go here, dear ma, or dear, who say, a dear we, and the one cassa win him. No one catch you say, and then you can committee crime, no, or be Mrs. And I see you trying for crata, a demon crata. A crime was committed.
His letter now will tell a lot about.
It doesn't really matter how the letter
about process a film and sana only the approval to use the funds to do that.
The letter does not matter to us.
Okay, so he writes a letter requesting say Oyane loan the ato combined harvest.
I'm a farmer.
Mebao. What's your letter? Me loan me pese me dokoto combined harvest.
They won't give it to you.
Into Okubu safe in Louis Canada.
Santi see your ultimate obian fasicani man or because the law is the law.
So how else did he access the money?
Thank you. Eminti no mo see honfa letter and brano.
Is that not why was some nyamo ho abotre
it doesn't matter say young letter no matter how the letter was written. A crime has already been committed. We don't need a letter.
Shouldn't your focus be on Nipakura or approvee sa request in spite of arrangements why are you focusing on the MP or not made a request?
Now we will be committee this in how we will be a blackmailer now omutiwa obi ntimi nka nkyere me say wo de omuchi no wo partner no hwehwe wo partner yeah maybe they can do an investigation akwaji wo partner but ye chi wo de any dinti e me ya no say you are the chairman of what is it called operation recover all loot. Your character should not be like this. Dear enya nipa muye esisi wo sanka ho ene dear ye me ye say I remember said that time na presidency for first ladies and second ladies no mo super ex gracia Okudzeto Ablakwa di sa assembly distribute yet say silver cup. There was nowhere officer marrying women around to the extent or promising Ghana for say on Jilo. Or promise you go back to the internet.
Or promises on Jilo.
On Jilo. Sisi awaji. No na or promising face. Say onukura po on G. Es gracia way. Ene keke. Ojimi mina. But in fact.
But then Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa kase on G.
Oka se onukura G. Oka during the time.
Which year?
That was last year or something. Last year. Sometime now, first and second ladies before S. Gracia Bayeno or can MP. But it doesn't even really matter. Dear Matani say, you've used criminal means to acquire money to buy a combined harvester. And
you haven't established any criminality.
It has been established.
In your opinion.
Not my opinion. In your opinion.
In your what law? The criminal code is there. Which aspect of the criminal code are we breaching?
It's not the matter of criminal code. We campaign with Happy FM. Say we baha omo rules and regulations. Say we ba now we tia omo rules and regulations that they will use it to punish you. Do you understand? So you don't go to Ghana's constitution to be asking that na Ghana constitution no.
But also be a parliamentary crime. A parliamentary crime. Should be able to state that parliamentary crime.
Even Mahama Yerga.
There is nowhere in the criminal code that should be parliamentary crime.
The American say parliament. There are rules and regulations of assessing the law. Do you understand? And the rule is saying that you cannot buy anything apart from the decision. You will not be able to use the money to buy anything apart from using it for the purpose of which it was meant for. I expect you as a journalist to help me with this. Do you understand?
My job is not to help. My job is to look and seek to understand
so tell me
the basis on which you are saying that. My job is not to help you.
But Bismarck, I'm scared that you are a journalist and you want to tell Ghanaians that you don't know what I'm talking about. Tell me, what is the rule governing part? Because when this thing came up as a journalist, first of all, you should have gone to Parliament. Okudzeto were bridging the conduct of doing this and this and that. On that day, almost say Parliament. That loan is for you to use it to buy a 4-wheel drive. And the 4-wheel drive is to enable you to go and visit your constituents. And it is a one pay 4-wheel driver. It's okay. We will be now pay. It's okay. Because the taxpayer is paying. So we don't divert the taxpayers' money into buying a combined harvester. Now we use a combined harvester and the money you are now making profit out of the resources of Ghana. Then you use our money to buy 2 saloon cars.
He never said the sale will be chasing Kamano or the combined harvester near business. He never said that.
He never said that.
No one can say.
We are saying that he's using it to do business.
That is your allegation.
It's not allegation.
No.
Combined harvester. Oh, can't you me when or the combined harvester?
Or see rice farmers in his constituency.
What does it mean? This one, you almost say be asema and oye wrong or generalization. Me generalization of assemble. Obi a control bia obeka say me di kwama Happy FM for Happy FM nipa ba konkwa na ewo ho. Hwehwe nipa ko ni di ne ka kire me position. Dia mudi combine harvest no kwama. But it doesn't even matter. Because the law is the law. You can't go and steal money and use it to help people and tell us that we should leave you just because.
Are you sure you are dealing with this matter within the appropriate space, Anna? Because you feel very strongly, say, why boni bi.
Yes.
You feel strongly, say, webu emraso.
Yes.
is the appropriate forum a petition to the president? There is SHRAJ, there are anti-corruption institutions like the Office of the Special Prosecutor.
The reason why
are you not directing
president
Debbie
or fund for Foreign Affairs Ministry? Very dangerous, such a person, because there are certain things. There are other crimes our committee and me person
crimes. You use the word freely like
there are certain a whole lot of things our SSA can assemble.
You may be but no everything crime no.
Okay, so there are certain offenses or committee and me can say as a country such a person will be a dangerous person to be sent to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or neither to even think of making such a person chairman of the committee of what to call oral. Into anything a metro crata which are copy to the special prosecutor to prosecute him. So, but we are telling the president, don't try it. This is a character that should not be sent to that place because why you wait?
Okay, so apart from the combined harvester issue, what other issue in Tina Mujina Sokase president on Fano as Foreign Affairs Minister? Beyond that,
Onususo Sadano vetting deno Omi Bisano say wuti Airport Hills. When say Airport Hills government property, land government property. Osi enti fiene yawodia osi nyene dia or rent and almost see you how much is your rent like per a month osi this a uncle beside the landlady what will be that our Ghana yetis way me dimisika kwa landlady no and a landlord now obi bisa me say rent you saying na me see I don't have the permission.
The chairman said that is too personal a question.
It's not personal. Who is chairman? No.
Why is it not personal?
How can this be personal? How much you pay for rent in the house that you stay as a minister is important to us. So the Yabeshe say, are you an extravagant person? Can we be able to pick such a person as a minister? Can we fulfill all his needs? Do you understand? So we
Facebook say Adam Sika bi ayira na Ghana Sika bi ayira.
Sanya Cecilia Dapa omubi onwa Sika NDC phone Okudzeto Ablakwa si omu Sika ayira omu dinechi no. Sanya Cecilia anti na Yesu ye dinechi. Ye Sika bi ayira ye. Owo bibia ye can say maybe he has used so many means which are criminal in nature to get those things, and we should worry about such people being put in positions. And nothing is here. It's not vindictiveness. I like him.
It sounds like that.
No, I like Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa. I have nothing to do with this.
You love him.
I like him.
Him.
I like him as an MP, even though majority of the things he does in a very hasty manner and not having time to painstakingly look at things. Anyway, my problem. But then I don't have any problem with Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa. So that house.
To the rent in here.
Now rent I want to make just a won't catch it won't be so landlord. I'll put it to him say sad
evidence we have to say that.
So that is why I am telling the president that one providing any information concerning the house.
Yeah, but
but you are aware that you cannot rent that place. It's too expensive for him.
You are aware that the honorable ranking member Fenyo King demanded some better and further particulars from him, including Sanyama Wayne now. So, if he can prove whatever he has said with documentation.
Demands from PMP.
No, but he's there for you.
No,
I demanded for such documents.
I don't think Parliament can be able to help us because this is an NDC Parliament. You can see from the committee chairman, I don't trust them. Something about Dima president, and I have copied to the special prosecutor. I am not dealing with Afenyo Markins. I don't care about their gimmicks in Parliament. I don't trust Parliament to be able to solve this problem because it is an NDC Parliament.
But do you trust John Mahama to solve this problem?
No, I don't trust him.
But you are petitioning him.
Petitioning him, just telling him that we are aware of this. If you close your eyes and you say you cannot see because as a president,
petition is not just saying you are aware of it. You are making some demands.
Yeah. So
but don't trust him so
you don't say on person won't fight corruption. His campaign about corruption fighting is just a mere say, and they are all part of this gimmick thing. Because how? Say we before be as foreign affairs minister designate. Now here's some background check on that person. Now we na buy everybody saying inti sa fienu you say rent.
How do you know so rent?
15,000 Ghana cedis parliamentary district. So you are
probably even limiting yourself because on your first time MP, he's been an MP for a while. Are you telling me, sir, into any investments are they on rent? Any investment or the channel rent?
You don't know. 15,000 naira. And you know the Opto Petro at the constituency. And in the filials, you be able to the constituency. And you know that 15,000 cannot be invested.
Why can't it be invested?
Pinpoint one of the any MP you've said that the person is rich and had money.
They are rich MPs. There are people in parliament who are rich. Don't know about Afenyamakins you're talking about. He's a rich man.
No, Afenyamakins.
He's a rich man. He was a rich man.
He was a rich man before he became MP. He was a student. This man from student prim to MPship. And the only business
he investing a salary over time.
You know
what you're saying?
And no one can be person one can. Say we were evidence obika. You won't wait this time. Obi a person on to enter baby can say, oh, mpacho me kufi akwa faba. Now obeko conjecture like where will I get information?
You are now impugning other things.
I am not impugning.
He's been given the opportunity. He's been given the opportunity to bring documentation to back him.
President Mahama should wait. President Mahama should wait. And when he brings the thing, they should publish it for everybody to see. And you know, I have been talking about assets declaration.
Yeah.
Assets declaration in Nigeria, you declare your assets, they publish it in the dailies for everyone.
Unfortunately, our law does not allow that.
No, it's not the law. You think it's a law. Because
what is it then?
The entire country, when they talk about corruption, everyone is corrupt. Everybody is
including you.
Auditor General.
You are also corrupt.
The Auditor General is trying to.
You are also corrupt.
Are we not all in this country?
So you are corrupt.
We are all corrupt because why is it that institutions like I'm talking about people who can say something?
Also, generalizing.
You are generalizing. Yes. No, because I'm looking at the media, which is the fourth arm of government. Mm-hmm. I'm not seeing them pushing for them to do something because number one, our laws, the laws that we have now, we made them. They don't rule over us. There is no law in the assets declaration that says that do not publish it.
There is.
Please quote me.
There is.
Do you know that? Quote it.
The
Auditor General. And we ask.
NDC law that governed assets declaration initially. Yes, because it was repealed. If you don't know. The PNDC law at the time indeed asked for verification and publication. In 1998, Parliament repealed that provision and said, sir, there won't be any verification and publication. That is the current state of the asset declaration.
No.
Don't you know?
No, I'm asking that. They said that people say that the assets declaration, when you write in a paper, they should not open it.
Yes.
That's what they are saying. We asked the Auditor General, we invited them for a meeting and we asked them.
As who?
The Auditor General.
When you say we invited them?
The Media Foundation for West Africa invited them and they came and he said, we want you to show us where it is written that they should not open. They say, oh, it's not like it is written, but that's what they have also heard. That like the law did not tell them to open it. That was when we realized that there is a problem. So it's not like the law said they shouldn't open it. They said the law did not say they should open it. It's like you going to buy food. The watcher owner have given you the watcher. You paid for the watcher and you are holding the watcher. People ask you, you said the law did not say we should eat it. Why don't you do that? If truly Ghana, we are not corrupt and we are helping corrupt people to destroy this country, where in the Constitution did it say that do not open it? You are saying that you want the Constitution to spell out that opening
is not publication.
I know.
So what are you saying?
The publication, I was just saying that as a country.
If the law does not give the Auditor General not the power, look for some interview, no mami, anti-corruption, GII for our much in the history of the asset declaration law. If Emrana Senate, Emma Auditor General quite to verify the claims made by Obi Awe declaring asset. A Samson man quite to publish whatever the person has declared. That is the state of the law.
The Emi can say, "Ye free Auditor General or Mubaye." We are nanka pese o monkachire. We are, but almost see if they collect the thing, do not open it. Where did he say that they shouldn't open it? Which of the law did he say that when you collect, somebody comes to give you his assets declaration form, do not listen, don't open it. Where did he say that? That's what I want. I just want to see where the law has said that do not open it. There's no law. There's no law that says that don't open it. So even Auditor General told us that now they have started.
So if you open it, okay, me say we be declaring asset. So now we be declaring asset or the gufa or the shefa mudiaba. The law says you can open it. What do you so
Auditor General said that they opened some of the envelopes and they were empty. So they called the people back. So Auditor General said that with Nana Akufo-Addo government, they opened all those that brought it. They opened it. And then the workload was too much for them. And they started with investigation on the properties that people said they had. They had to invite Shiraj to be part of the investigation. And we said, then you are doing something that is good. That's what the country, that is what you should be doing. Because I've seen that in this country, if you are in a particular place and you don't provide how you are supposed to work, and you think that a politician should come and tell you what to do, they will never tell you, because things that protect them, they won't come and tell you to work. So we told the Auditor General, whenever anyone declares the assets, open it, investigate about it. Does he actually have this, blah, 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 blah. No one will do anything
the
to you
Auditor
because
General doesn't have that power.
Auditor General has that. Why didn't they give him the power to open it? Open that place for me. There's nothing like that. It is just politicians who want to create in the minds of Ghanaians that there's a law that is not there. Because they know that Ghana, we don't like reading. If they say it, you won't go and open. So because of that, they come out with things that they know that Ghanaians will not know. And they will not go to verify. So they brought the thing that, do not open it. Now, let's not talk about this. Anytime anyone comes to tell you this, tell the person.
When you petition, no call, when you're responsible.
Oh, and I pay almost see me for a hard copy.
When I say.
Secretary, I think President Secretary, I think George Asigri.
Okay.
So the hard copy, I think it was received by Dorothy Asari or Dorothy. Okay. We have given it out.
So the presidency has acknowledged my petition.
Oh yeah, they've acknowledged that they've received it.
Okay.
And now, Obia or SSA or orala obe protect this thing obe protect government pesa SSA on hwehwe or more corrupt people and now mobisa and say will you take an economy flight or say onekurampo mo an economy flight obe fa part ordinary beka ho afa business
sell core business or no the nisika beto
plate.
I don't have the voice, but I listen.
On 2 occasions, and on the first one, or say, I didn't know, be a business, and a media, on the can say media, men call this in, men for economy. And the second one, no, or see, most at times when they give him a business, economy flight, or the sikaka home at the business class.
What is wrong with that?
Is very, no. Obia, or see, or your chairman of Operation Recover All Loot. I was expecting humility. One of the things I me person on catch this vetting committee was to tell them that obe advice to him there obe advice President Mahama say because of the way things are hard for the country and people are suffering, they should also bring themselves down, that they will cancel all foreign travels apart from the essential ones. And the essential ones, they will take economy. So this is something as a foreign minister
as a nominee. The question was about a cut down on government expenditure when it comes to foreign trips. and or the number of suggestions to dra obetimia cut cost in so many ways. And you don't appreciate that.
Appreciate what? So that's how greediness. Decent. Onim say omu cut it down no matter what I know the obeko.
Conjecture. You are conjecturing.
And you conjecturing. Say we cut it down no matter what I know the obeka.
So a foreign minister, the scripts are essential.
That is why I'm saying that he's too greedy. Because we want you to also feel it. So we feel it. Who say times are yet off, but you cut down, other people will go, you go. Listen, we want you to feel it.
You are talking as if, say, if the foreign minister has to take a trip.
Yes.
And says, was so movie is that the point you're making?
The American say, you per se foreign minister. On social say Ghana. Ohio no fa economy flight no or fa economic flight na obi who senior economy etie
but he said that he doesn't have a problem flying economy.
No.
He said it.
He said he doesn't have a, but he usually fly on business flights.
Personally. Where your reference to when he's not a minister. What's the problem with that?
No, it's not a matter of even the on your minister Kurampo. Mama can't be being chiro. Obia omo party ne social democrat and a social democracy a wonim senior eya esese omo form hunto form omo ye poor no di omo kan they have to relate themselves. Mr. Okudzeto is not like that. This is somebody who is very expensive, affluent, and you say he's on top there. Okay, about poor people. I'm only poor people. I can't. Oh yeah, no, on the business trip, no, on the airport hills. Aquada. That is hypocrisy. He doesn't know what poverty means. Pain or suffering. He doesn't know what suffering means. Such people, dear me, person, me can say. President Mahama only oral position in free so because obia won senior or how tier ultimately head of such a decent because my life in now which one and portray somebody who is humble, somebody who understands that we are in a difficult situation.
And you say Okudzeto Ablakwa
say they said he who is calling for equity must come with clean hands. One of the things I don't like in my life is about hypocrisy. On several occasions, I've seen that Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, most of the things he's doing, they are just theoretical things just to get a favor from people.
In your opinion?
Not opinion.
In your opinion?
Look at what he did. If I were to be Bagbo, by now I would have suspended Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa from Parliament before they. Oh my God! Parliament, this Cathedral, Asam Adiaba, and they were investigating, getting somewhere because when Parliament finished their investigation and come out with an issue, it becomes no one will be able to say that MPP and not NDC because we will take it serious. Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa afasa case like a silver cup this year the Facebook or says Nemanu or say the beer investigation or say ebedani MPP NDC fight and na last time I mentioned the entire President Mahama ko ohwe hu yie pa onfa as a foreign minister. Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa na anka enyo na no ye chairman of the committee in Parliament for Foreign Affairs.
Yeah. When a ranking member.
Ranking member.
Yeah.
When him says that time now I share one.
I share one.
Omo deporting no. Na oni ne wo ho. Oko media stations ko ye minister for foreign affairs. Me ko baby no mo bisa me say Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa is talking about Aisha Wang and the minister and the MPP government. Me see Ankame power. I will sack him from the committee in Parliament as a ranking member from the committee in Parliament because you are those supervising the minister. When you summon the minister, he will come. Not to say government to see court to see or deporting. As a committee, you invite the minister. Please, how are you going to do to deport this woman back to his country? One, yes, sir. And now you are. Me see na me can say no me say office asem no na odwane here because it doesn't make sense.
Sometime last year only some other persons call the construction site of the National Cathedral. Mokoba Mino Kasai. You painted the picture so Juma Koso and some of Mokanyina and Yano and all of that.
I still stand by it.
But there's nothing going on. Then I call who
about a Juma Koso. You see, Sikana no Mokano. They now have offices. There are a lot of things that they use the money to do that if you want it, they will give it to you. When we went there, they brought everything.
58 million.
See,
NDC offices.
See, NPP for NDC for necessary more power. The Nyankupong say, he's a this, you know, he's a great God, and for that matter, Oma the power the ama NDC for. So no more complaints. Sisi amuna moye in charge. Mo share cathedral no, na mo share baby asikano koye, na mo publishing for the whole of Ghana to see. Now ya born sama mama say, dear mimi koye no mo kachire me no is different from what you are saying. That is all.
Ne okoko hu mo kachire wona justify sika ya sinking into National Cathedral project no.
And I will to me dear.
Okay. To
like,
you dear.
To me the things that they showed us and the 58 million is it dollars?
Ghana cedis.
No, 58 million
dollars.
So
$58 million.
No. To me, dear,
justifies expenditure.
I'm saying that they are doing. They say that there's a hole, but when you go there, there are party offices. There's a conference room. We did the
party offices.
I say particular. There are offices for all the various people.
Yeah, but the holes too are there.
No, we went to the hole.
We saw it.
And we saw how deep the hole was.
$58 million.
The $58 million, it wasn't only used for the hole. I'm telling you that there are offices, other things, and their salaries and the remunerations came from that place. And look, it is these people, what is it? Our clergies that were in charge of it. So all these things that you are saying, we have to call the clergies to come and tell us, because we know clergies.
No, we don't have to call them. So you were there. They showed you evidence. We don't need to call them.
Those people who don't believe. Now NDC, you're in power. Call the clergies that were there. Their salaries were coming from that place. They called other people to do surveys. So many things that they did. So when you collect it and you think that this one wasn't supposed to be done and you want to send it to court, you send it to court.
My main kind messages, Facebook is on fire. Piaga is greeting us. So good afternoon, Bibi. Na kwesise Bibi. Bibi, too, I have a problem. So what's actually the sense in what is being said that you are entertaining in the studio? Rabbi Uyaya Bako said, Bibi, the woman doesn't know what she's talking about.
On my Facebook page.
She's a pimping to women. We didn't hear them when the MPP was in government. Muniru Mohammed Seidu said the chairperson of PMP is making a lot of sense. Truly, Ghanaians must encourage the women to fish out hypocrisy in our politics. If you live in a glass house, you don't throw stones. Michael Blagaji said, please, Bibi, the woman is making noise over there. Samuel Tanko said, this woman is not serious, Bibi, let her go. Ernesto, I think this woman is working for Afenyo and the MPP. Elolo Kwame said, good afternoon, Bibi. You are not helping us with the lady in your studio. You disagree, but please allow me to do my job. Rabbi Uyaya Bakwamba BM also please tell the woman she should go and think about her own party. Tell this lady she should go and bend the sepa. We don't care. That's coming from Sami once again. Ibrahim Bafo Apewa Painting or say I'm watching you live. Regards to Kwame Bequin, incoming Greater Accra Youth Organizer of NPP. Okay, Bansa Frank said, this woman, Bibi, please tell her the money is a loan and he will use his salary to pay. So it is not true that it is the taxpayers' money. Well, the public pays 60% of that through the government. Nana Ebuko said, Bibi, why all this? You have spoiled my day because you've used the word I won't repeat, or say me my own call. Bibi, this woman is up to something because I have monitored her since her PNC days. She was the national secretary. Please ask her if she is in Ablekuma constituency. Is it compulsory to buy a V8? Jealousy go shame. Amisco Spelele Kaswa was watching you live from Kaswa Republic. Regards to Honorable Mavis Awakumsin. Suleiman Kwenu said, to be honest with you, there is no sense in what I am hearing this afternoon being demanded by the woman. She just wants to be heard, just making noise for nothing. SK Frimpona Ablakwa said, Bibi, kindly tell the woman in the studio that we know what she tried to do to destroy and demonize the NDC during the NPP regime. And she should be very careful with her words this time around. Okay, she should be very careful with her words this time around. We won't accept her hypocrisy and hatred that she has for the NDC. She has been on the neck of NDC for the past 8 years. She should be a good citizen and stop that unnecessary things she's doing. It can never be accepted this time around. The NDC will prosper and nothing can change it. Madam, be careful. Coleman Pillar 2, Edifridom Kwabenya, or says Speaker Bagben has no authority to suspend 3 MPs for 2 weeks. Aden, special greetings to Honorable Charles or team. So that's your messages, Awode Abba. Sometime, I think 2 weeks ago, I spoke to the woman in charge of Ghana Integrity Initiative on this asset declaration matter. This is an excerpt from that conversation. But Babimbusa, historically, no, Abaya Hodua Yenya no, omo compliance rate to sa strict timeline. Say before you assume office, you should have declared your asset. What has been the rate of compliance? Say o check under the Fourth Republic. Ayediso.
Patrol, I am very low. The risk, the rate of compliance not low, but as we have progressed, we have increased statistics. I actually say, and for more and more.
Okay.
From the you first, you now go for and said that and even that my main can say 1992. Not your war a regime and no. Actually, 93 econo.
Yeah.
Actually, say assets no crown. So we declare. We have verification. Now you have publishing to say, Mary Ada, me were bicycle, me were a beer, me were a donkey to a beer, 2 rooms and meet them, me the cow handy say. And those things were published in the Gazette. But then that one was repealed and the 1998, the end of the asset and this liabilities regime, no, those good things were removed from it.
Wow.
Now, best practice, just say, yeah, asset declaration now. It was having some key components here. We see one and number one, no, the extensive coverage.
Okay.
The public officers are under a certain category, directorship and above. And again, at the end of the crown, you are so we just threshold the beer. Was said we declare assets. And senior political office holders and public servants, directors, again, there was almost a compliance.
And the chief chief directors so declare more assets.
And even some directors below chief director
now regime no different from the political appointees in terms of
it's the same act they are all using and working with
every 4 years.
At 550 now. As part of the scheduled documents, there is a form that you download there.
Okay.
We will say form B or what. Now feeling a very expensive year. It's for public servants.
Okay.
And political office holders.
So for other public servants apart from political appointees, almost the announce 4 years.
And by so say who officer, it says who office and who fee officer. we need to have the regime. And also accessibility. Information now would declare no. I will say Obiaka Otumibu. Now, so easy say. You bet me I then verifiability. It is a public office. Here, as part of their assess, any purpose from back, and they added. Yes, we promotion will no man and share that and
man. So that's my interview with Mary Ada, our Executive Secretary, Ghana Integrity Initiative. So I think that is settled. I mean, the current asset declaration regime does not allow publication. It doesn't allow verification. It has been repealed in 1998. In the asset test, the Auditor General will need to be and say a coffee that I'm a boy interview now. She tells us the argument are parliamentarians in 1998 until we repeal. A lot of them were scared, say, and on the bush and phobi hunu omoja padi omo and kofobi kuomo kofobe target to and these were the reasons they gave until we repeal the PNDC regime now assets to be verified and published.
I'm not surprised about the UK because even from 1998 up until now, still, who say Parliament, they are working for themselves. We be who can about Omoankasomo who would have veterinary Koswa and Sisia Yawo Ablakwa, ye can say Omohini. That's what they do.
So President Mahama and Fimu na wanyanya mo peneden number PMP4.
Oral no. Say sa Okudzeto ene ni nipa no.
Wana ni nipa.
Si onu ne chairman ena omo kan so no. Omo ko obia nchen say omo be ye disina nipa kro no bisa no say Airport Hills building no. Saying na wodi sin parliament sika na wodi to combine harvest and we no say me who say we no we fa kwenta so koye sa de na wa ba be ka me say me land we meet so no me so me we so people will begin to look, there's going to be defiance against the president and his team because number one, Obia would the president.
Nobody is defying over. They are retrieving.
Listen,
they are taking stock of assets.
With Ablakwa as head of this, and I don't believe anything that you
may not believe.
No, you look at our statement. Not telling the truth is also part of it. Number one, we could catch the Ghana for say President Nkwala Amokoto of your cantonment. We ba vetting our mobisa wa we see a land commission for the misleading wa we can asem no. A person of this nature telling you that we are retrieving lands, what hana we believe no. Would they honorable final markets land no. When him say winning balance, no, they are vested in the hands of the state. So everyone now winning babia, we say what Tolanda, it is between him and the government. And it
doesn't contribute to the conversation. Don't want us to say
the son of Muka. And the AM say, I didn't know MPP Juma mom. Miko contesti yimi. During NDC era, and a woman say a political party, it has an influence with the electoral commission. So this homo Facebooker, omu can say me MPP Jumano say na me Jimmy and now
MPP for name me disqualify.
Now where muna anka now more power. So Miss Nyankasa with my MPP, I have a problem with them. A very big problem with them. So BT Facebook na na NDC SIM card na ma bi ni tia dia to ma o ma ye no auto reverse.
Udi o matter.
Ya be enye se me di number one MPP ni NDC for omo di.
Say na wo opinion so no bi anso wo opinion.
The matter of opinion na adwin awo say or for one particular road they don't go anywhere apart from that. MPP ni NDC sa na omoti. It is omo Facebook so now I'm sorry, I'm a deep political party.
But how many times did you criticize MPP when they were in power?
Myself, so many times. Okay. Number one, when they started, I was a women's organizer. And women's organizer, they don't allow you to bring statements and things out. Me, Dani,
secretary.
General secretary, call internet na kweshe. Minister for Health. Me catch the MPP advice Sikana offer and offer Sikanembra. Because number one, he should give us account of where our money went.
Okay.
Me can about MMDC for no. Me catch the president say Ghana is not going forward because you refuse to remove MA to bring MMDCs. And now we are internet na share criticisms are me criticizing MPP during their time of this thing. And you say me MPP NDC for me media omope so because the reason why I will say me I'm hard on them is because there is no one now to be hard on them because with them they don't care whether you are even a thief or anything. No matter what they pick, they will support. That's what they do. The youth that are supposed to painstakingly be looking at the people who will be able to help Ghana to grow, no, they are not interested in that. They are interested in politics. For as much as you have an NDC color, you are their person. Whether you steal or not, you are their person. And we won't allow Ghana to be turned into an NDC brigade. We won't do that.
My main family last batch of messages now. So Deborah Kojo said, good afternoon, Bibi. Hope everything is going well. Yes, as you can see. Also, but I'm disappointed in the lady who is sitting there. I don't really understand what she's saying in your studio. Muniru has a different view, says, this is a moral principle. If someone is seeking justice or fairness, he must be fair and just. You can't demand honesty while being dishonest or accuse others of wrongdoing when you are guilty.
But if you are NDC, how will you see this? You will not see
Okudzeto Ablakwa,
If you are NDC, you cannot see what the Muniru has said. Because they are focused in looking for their party colors. All the people that commented.
Now, do they disagree with you? Or
they don't disagree. They are doing their party thing.
Because all MPP near, I'm also right.
How can the person say that?
Now, how can you also say so? Be disagree with you?
They don't disagree.
Now, because all MPP you reject it.
Where the NDC color, no matter who you are, they follow. That's what they do. It's a brigade. So they are on this in Ghana. We can't allow it to be like that. We won't throw Ghana into the gutters, leaving it in the hands of NCC.
It is convenient for you to describe Obia or disagree with you, so NDC. But because all MPP, you reject it.
No, they are NDCs.
But you are MPP, you reject it.
Why will I be an MPP? Okay. That's what I'm asking. Because the things that I'm doing, NDC, MPP, are they doing those things?
I wanted to.
Yes.
I wanted to rehash 3 key points why President Mahama should withdraw Mr. Okudzeto's appointment. On rehash the 3 key points.
On restating. Okay.
Okay, so one has to do with Parliament. So if you're parliamentar, we can first. You will lose in Ghana for 60% and MPs normal to 40%. And lose in Omogino, they are meant to buy 4-wheel to drive to their constituency.
So what has he done?
The rule says that is what you are supposed to do. You don't divert the money to do anything. You don't send it to buy a tractor. You use that money to buy a 4-wheel. If you have a 4-wheel and you don't need a 4-wheel, you leave that money so that government can get more money.
4.1, he has diverted money.
He has allegedly diverted money.
No. It's not alleged.
You haven't seen the documents. You haven't seen the documents.
I'm alleged. You are alleged. My petition. I never.
You haven't seen the documents of the back. Exactly. It remains a matter. We are using the word alleged.
So as
and the second point,
alleged.
And your second point.
So the second point is that East Legon house, that is a very expensive place. Looking at his salary, it will be difficult for him to be able to acquire a place of that nature. Because he says he's not doing any business apart from that.
He's renting.
To rent that place because it's a dollar-rated area. And he says, see, we're renting one more Otria. You can say how much and Otria from which account. Or see in a year, So we are asking the special prosecutor to add the wife to the investigation.
So have you
Yes, because me kunu a lawyer, but maybe baby no different. They should we are petitioning both the wife say which are no only you see investigate on because only the na send by number 3
it should be investigated because why a crime bay
this in
at the airport
it's an expensive place. Or you be to sell money laundry. So they have to invest.
So you are saying, sir, na setena no na katua nso yes. But are we aware maybe it is rented and rented on his behalf?
We don't know. And
we are aware he's renting it.
So anything I catch the President Mahama say hold the appointment. Let's go on and do this investigation. Very important and vital.
So point 3.
Point 3. Obi a almost see in charge of oral oral. It is about confiscating things and then recovering and then to make sure that Ghana we bring the money back to Ghana to use for development. Sani panwa onye hambula ontimi mfa this in ontimi mfa economic class. Or see, no, even a moment economy or no, be a business class. So he's telling the people of Ghana that you're more important than the ordinary.
To top up.
Economy. At times, economy and a year top it up at the core business. Obia osi opese on like he's trying to build to bring money to the coffers. Is this extravagant? Is this affluent? To the say on person on family to say ordinary people are here for
so finally let me see. I get it.
Should not be sent to our public sector.
I get it. And to sum what you just said now, President Mahama withdraw an appointment on the basis or no Oscar or flight papa.
And yes, sir. Yes, sir, you are diverting it. We are saying that this is somebody who is very affluent and as extravagant. They say leadership is by example. And now, so what do you to this in the entire city and nipa mukum nipa say is because of Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa. They live an affluent lifestyle. Oh no, he lives an affluent lifestyle. So with these traitors, plus the last one, you cannot pick a liar, somebody who doesn't tell the truth and does have investigations and come out to broadcast them that they are like this and later on retrieve. Such a person, and a person who is ready to even sell his colleagues out. When we say, okay, say, that is not a mature behavior, because you should always take responsibility of your actions and ask for apologize and then ask for forgiveness. Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, he's not matured enough to be at that ministry.
Thank you.
Okay, Janet Nabla,